Money's tight for most of us, so let's cut to the chase. You work hard for your cash, but are you making the most of it? Today I'm giving you 10 easy, realistic ways to maximize your money. No fluff, no nonsense. We're talking about simple, practical strategies you can implement right away to see a real difference in your bank account. So whether you're just starting or looking to level up your money game, stick around, because these tips are pure gold. You don't want to miss this. All right, let's kick things off with the basics. You need to separate your needs from wants. This is a fundamental step in managing your finances effectively. A need is something essential for survival. Think food, shelter, clothing. These are the non-negotiables, the things you absolutely cannot do without. They form the foundation of your budget and should always be prioritized. Wants, on the other hand, are those shiny objects that catch your eye. Those treat-yourself moments that can quickly drain your bank account if you're not careful. These are the extras, the things that add comfort and pleasure to your life but aren't necessary for your day-to-day survival. It's easy to convince ourselves that our wants are actually needs. This is where the challenge lies. We often blur the lines between the two, justifying our desires as essentials. That daily $5 latte, I need it to function, you tell yourself. But in reality, it's a want, a luxury that you can live without. Once you start being honest with yourself about your spending habits, you'll be amazed at how much money you can save. Take a closer look at your expenses and categorize them. Are there any wants disguised as needs? Think about it this way. Every time you resist that impulse buy, you're essentially putting money back into your pocket. It's a small victory that adds up over time. Start by making a list of your needs and wants. This simple exercise can provide clarity and help you make more informed decisions. Look for alternatives to your wants. Can you cook at home instead of dining out? Can you repair something instead of buying new? Can you enjoy free activities instead of paid ones? Setting financial goals can also help you stay on track. When you have a clear vision of what you're saving for, it's easier to resist those unnecessary purchases. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, but about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. By distinguishing between needs and wants, you can take control of your finances and build a more secure future. Number 2, track your spending like a hawk. How many times have you actually tracked your spending? Don't worry, I'm not here to judge. Tracking your spending is like shining a spotlight on your financial habits. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly. It's about knowing where your money is going instead of wondering where it went. Keep a record of every expense to identify where your money is going and where you can cut back. Those small, seemingly insignificant expenses can really add up over time. There are tons of apps and tools out there that make it super easy to track your spending. The key is to find a method that works for you and stick with it. It's all about taking control of your finances instead of letting them control you. Number 3, so now that you've tracked your spending, it's time to cut the fluff. Do you need 5 different streaming services? Probably not. Are you paying for a gym membership but haven't stepped inside in months? Cancel it. Cutting out stuff you don't really use or need can free up a chunk of cash, and honestly, you won't even miss it. This is a crucial step in taking control of your financial future. By eliminating unnecessary expenses, you can free up more money to save, invest, or pay off debt. Those small, seemingly insignificant expenses can add up over time. A daily coffee habit, for instance, might seem harmless, but when you add it up, it can cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year. Also, take a look at things like subscription services you rarely use, dining out frequently, or even those impulse buys. Do a subscription audit every 3 months. You'll be shocked at what you're paying for that you never use. Gym memberships, streaming services, or magazine subscriptions, cut them or downgrade where you can. Think about it, cutting just $10 a day adds up to $300 a month or $3,600 a year. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. You could start an emergency fund, invest in your retirement, or even take that vacation you've been dreaming about. Instead of mindlessly swiping your card, take a moment to consider if this expense is truly necessary or if it's something you can live without. This simple habit can make a significant difference in your financial health over time. Take a look at your bank statement from last month and identify 3 expenses that you can cut back on. It might be those daily coffees, that gym membership you never use, or those streaming services you rarely watch. Cutting back on these can lead to substantial savings. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can put towards your financial goals. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, building an emergency fund, or planning for retirement, every little bit helps. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious choices that align with your long-term financial goals. So start today and watch your savings grow. Number 4, automate your savings. Saving money can feel like a chore, but here's the easiest hack ever. Automate your savings. Just set up a transfer from your checking account to your savings account every payday. You won't even miss it because you don't see it. Out of sight, out of mind, right? It's like paying yourself first, and over time that savings account is going to grow without you even thinking about it. Think of automated savings like setting your finances on autopilot. You choose a set amount you want to save each month and set up an automatic transfer with your bank. The beauty of automated savings is that it takes the guesswork out of saving. Set up automated savings today and watch your financial dreams take flight. Number 5, shop smart. Who doesn't love a good deal? And no, I don't mean being cheap, I mean being strategic. Use apps, coupons, and compare prices before you buy anything. There's no shame in looking for deals, it's just smart. Plus, you get that satisfying feeling when you score a killer deal like, yeah, I saved money on this. Be that person. Embrace the power of coupons and discounts. There are tons of apps and websites out there that offer amazing deals. Wait for sales. Retailers have sales cycles, so if you can be patient, you can often score incredible deals. Cashback rewards. There are credit cards and apps out there that give you cashback on your purchases. Being a savvy shopper is all about being informed, strategic, and patient. Number 6, be frugal. Now, I know frugal sounds boring, but stick with me. It's not about being a penny pincher. It's about being mindful. Don't buy stuff just to buy stuff. Look for discounts. Avoid impulse buying and wait for sales. It's like leveling up your money game and still getting what you need, just smarter. Frugality isn't about being cheap or depriving yourself. It's about being mindful of your spending and finding creative ways to stretch your dollar further. Instead of going out to eat every weekend, why not host a potluck dinner with friends? Instead of buying new clothes every season, why not organize a clothing swap? Embracing frugality not only saves you money, but it can also lead to a more fulfilling and intentional life. Number 7, buy essentials in bulk. If you're not buying essentials in bulk, you're missing out. Things like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, canned goods, get them in bulk. Yeah, it might seem like you're spending more up front, but in the long run, you're saving a ton. You won't have to keep running to the store. It's about being strategic and stocking up on items you use regularly when they're at their lowest price. When you buy these items in larger quantities, you often get a lower price per unit, which means you're saving money in the long run. Make sure you have enough storage space for the items you're buying. Check the expiration dates, especially for perishable items. Don't be afraid to split bulk purchases with friends, family, or neighbors. Start small, be strategic, and watch those savings add up over time. Number 8, buy secondhand. Why pay full price when you can get it for half? Seriously, check out thrift stores, online marketplaces, or garage sales. You can score high-quality stuff for a fraction of the price. And it's good for the environment, win-win. Secondhand doesn't mean they're worn out or undesirable. You can often find amazing deals on high-quality items that are practically brand new. Those gently used items often end up in secondhand shops, online marketplaces, and consignment stores, just waiting for a new home. Buying secondhand isn't just about saving money. It's also about being more sustainable and reducing waste. Next time you're in the market for something new, consider giving secondhand a try. Number 9, invest your money wisely. Once you've got your savings down, it's time to invest. And no, you don't have to be a stock market genius. Start small. Look into low-cost index funds or even real estate if you're feeling fancy. The key is to make your money work for you. Do a bit of research and invest in what makes sense for your goals. Investing isn't just for the wealthy elite. It's for anyone who wants to grow their money and build long-term wealth. Whether you're a young professional, a parent planning for your child's education, or someone looking to retire comfortably, investing can be a game changer. Think of it this way. Investing is like planting a seed. Just as a seed needs time, care, and the right conditions to grow into a strong, healthy plant, your investments need time, attention, and the right strategy to flourish. There are different asset classes you can invest in: stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, and even commodities like gold and silver. Each of these options comes with its own set of risks and potential rewards. Stocks, for example, can offer high returns, but come with higher volatility. Bonds are generally more stable, but may offer lower returns. Real estate can provide steady income and appreciation, but requires significant capital and management. The key is to do your research, understand your risk tolerance, and diversify your investments. Diversification helps spread risk across different asset classes, reducing the impact of a poor-performing investment on your overall portfolio. It's also crucial to choose investments that align with your financial goals. Are you saving for a short-term goal like a vacation or a long-term goal like retirement? Your investment strategy should reflect your timeline and objectives. If you're new to investing, there are tons of resources available to help you get started. Online courses, books, financial advisors, and even investment apps can provide valuable guidance and tools. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making informed decisions and staying committed to your strategy over the long haul. Don't be afraid to dip your toes into the world of investing and watch your money grow. Start small, stay informed, and be patient. Over time, you'll see the fruits of your labor and the growth of your financial future. Number 10. Stick to a budget. We can't talk about maximizing money without mentioning the budget. I know it sounds boring, but if you want to have more control over your money, you have to stick to a budget. Break down your income and expenses and make sure you're not living beyond your means. It's like your money roadmap. It tells you where you're going and how to get there. A budget helps you track your income, expenses, and savings goals, so you can make informed decisions about how you want to spend and save your hard-earned cash. Budgeting isn't about depriving yourself. It's about being intentional with your spending and making sure your money is working as hard for you as you work for it. There are tons of different budgeting methods out there, so find one that works for you and stick with it. Embrace the power of budgeting and watch your financial dreams become a reality. These are the 10 powerful ways to optimize your money like a pro. Whether you implement one or all of these tips, the most important thing is to take action. Don't let your finances control you. Take charge and start building the financial future you deserve. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the financial literacy love.